Hi, you guys. So this is lesson 3 um, from the textbook. We're going to use the textbook, um, Intelligent Business English Pre-Intermediate book, the book that we've been using so far. So we're on Unit 6. We're not going to spend a lot of time going over Unit 6, but we are going to focus on a few important elements, a few important structures, a few important concepts regarding making predictions. So, as you can see, and I apologize for the poor graphics. I mean, you've got the margin on the right, which has nothing to do with the book, and you've got a drop down there, download PDF, bulk download. That's really the best I can do. I'm sorry about that. We'll just have to put up with it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but if it bothers you, I apologize. So just look at the book that I'm scrolling here. This is the book. And here's a list of some of the terms, like invest in something, venture, capital, funding, those types of words, concepts. So you have ventures into space. So here's some pictures of, what do you call this person who goes up into space? What's the title of that person? What's his job? Well, they call him an astronaut, don't they? And then on the right, you can see something taking off, probably from Florida, and then some kind of a space station there in the middle, right? So we're just going to scroll fairly quickly through here. Now, the article deals with the possibility of building an elevator from Earth all the way up into space, making it perhaps cheaper and easier to get into space. What do you think about that? Just think about that for a moment. Is that ridiculous, or do you think that there's a possibility in doing this? Do you think it's unlikely? Is it improbable? Do you think it will happen, might happen, won't happen, could happen? These are some of the expressions that you can use to make a prediction about the future. So we're just going to pass this. We're not going to read it. Just scroll along. You got these terms here. Business-related terms like capital, startup cost, a tight budget, potential, return on investment, payback period. Okay? Don't worry too much about that. I just want to remind you, and I may remind you again, that I will make sure you know what will be on any test so that you're not surprised, because there are a lot of terms, a lot of grammatical structures, a lot of concepts that are require deep thinking. So it's not easy, and this is a fairly high-level book. So my point is, I'm not going to surprise you with anything. I'll let you know what will be on any test. Okay, here we have some collocations. Collocations are always good. Collocation is how 2 or 3 words come together to make a popular expression. For example, look at number 1. One of these phrases does not go together with launch. Let's have a look at just that one, just for fun. So, launch and then a satellite. Launch a satellite. Okay? A rocket. Launch a rocket. What about a budget? Do you launch a budget? So to launch is to cause something to lift off, to go off up into the air or up into space. It can also involve a product. You're not literally taking a product and throwing it up into space, but it means it's kind of getting off the ground. So you have setup, you have raise, you have make, and you have take. So just have a brief look at these. See what works, what doesn't work. one of these in each line does not work as a collocation or as a word grouping, a group of words. Okay, there's more. This is called venture capital. This is a listening exercise. Okay, let's just keep moving through, scrolling through. All right, this was the page that I was most interested in. So we have people in business often have to make predictions about the future, and they use these expressions. Okay, so it's possible that, I don't think it will, I expect it will, I'm sure it will, it will probably, this will definitely, it may, it might, it could. So let's select one and make one together here, a prediction. So let's see. All right, let's say that it's cloudy, the wind is picking up, you can almost smell rain in the air. You even saw on the news that rain is likely. So you might be outside looking up at the sky, and you turn to someone and say, hey, it will probably rain in a few minutes. So you're making a prediction, but it's a very strong one, a very likely prediction that it will rain. I'm sure it will. And you can make a prediction about using that. It's a fairly strong position. I'm sure it will be a good movie. I'm sure it will be a successful service or product. And I expect, not so strong, I expect it will survive or be popular for a while, maybe some product of some kind. And then there's the negative. I don't think it will. So it's clear outside, the sun is shining, it's getting warm, the wind has stopped blowing. I don't think it will rain. Okay? It may, it might, it could. So there are all these different prediction starters. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute because I'm going to read from the book, number 2. So you listen. A company wants to develop a new high-tech product for the home. Okay, this is kind of cool because we see these in some apartment complexes, don't we? We see these garbage cans that actually, you have to put in a code. A lid opens up, you put the food waste in there, and then it calculates how much food waste you put in, and then it automatically charges you a fee at the end of the month. So we already are familiar with this. This has already become a reality, this smart or intelligent garbage can. It sorts your garbage, crushes it, and removes the smell. Well, I don't think that the garbage can, the intelligent garbage can that is located outside of our apartment, in the apartment complex, actually gets rid of the smell. It stinks pretty badly, okay? But anyway, listen to 4 people making predictions about it. Complete column A of the table. Okay? And then you'll listen again. Try to complete both the prediction and then the phrase. So now listen again. Which of the above phrases do they use? Complete column B. So you're looking for some of these phrases that we can see at the top. Okay, so I'm just going to pause for a minute. Hi, I'm back. So I'm going to read John's prediction about this intelligent garbage can. It's not very long. What is his prediction? And what phrase, what phrase does he use to express the prediction? So this is John. People are worried about the amount of garbage they create. This idea offers people a way to manage garbage. But it will be quite expensive. So I think it'll probably sell only in the luxury market. All right. So what's his prediction? Okay, so he has a couple of predictions, doesn't he? The first one is it's going to be, or it will be, expenses. So it will be, that's the one phrase. And then the next phrase is, I think it probably, or it will probably sell only in the luxury market. So it will probably only sell. Okay, so there are two phrases and two predictions there. Let's listen to Jemima. Jemima says about this intelligent garbage can. Maybe at first it will only sell in the luxury market, but in the long term, I think the price may come down. By 2020, the intelligent garbage can could be in every home. Okay, so she uses quite a few different phrases, doesn't she? Actually, three. Did you hear the three? One is, it will. At first, it will only sell. And then she says, the price may come down. And then she says, the garbage can could be in every home. So may, could, and it will. And what does she say about what's her prediction? Is it going to go up? Or is it going to go down? Well, she thinks it may come down, the price. All right. Then there's Jim. Jim doesn't say much. Let's listen. Jim says, it's a great product idea. It will solve all our garbage problems. This will definitely be a big success. So he thinks very highly of it. He's very positive about it. So, big on it. Will definitely and will solve. So he thinks very highly of this. He likes it very much. And then Joe. Joe says, sorry, I don't think so. It's a toy for people who like technology and have too much money to spend. Any predictions? No, not yet. It won't solve garbage problems. I don't think it will sell, not in any big numbers. So here we have a person expressing the future or making a prediction in a negative way. What does she say? It won't solve garbage problems. She thinks it's only going to be a toy. I don't think it will sell, not in any big numbers. So a lot of varying opinions here about this garbage can that is intelligent. All right, now let's have a look. We're almost finished with the first video of the 3 for this lesson. Speaking, which of the following products do you think you will use in the future? Make predictions using phrases from the list above. So, an intelligent fridge. There's a little explanation of that one. Robo-servant, safe car, and wristwatch computer. Okay, so what you should do is you should go to page 166, and on page 166, you can once again look at the opinions that John, Jemima, Jim, and Joe give, and you can model your predictions based on how they express themselves. You might be very negative about something. You might say, it won't solve this particular problem. I don't think it will sell. Or a safe car, a car that doesn't need a driver. How would you predict this product? What prediction would you make on this product? Robo-servant, what about that? What about the intelligent fridge? So I think you should look at how you would express your opinion. So see you in the next video.